Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. It's Gina. What a beautiful spring day. Oh my gosh, this is my favorite time of year. Things are blooming. Gardens are getting planted, which I did that garden. That garden has radishes in it. I planted on Sunday. Things are coming up in my greenhouse, and we're gonna plant those this week. Those 3 garden boxes are gonna get planted. Let's go see how my new hens are doing. They are so sweet. They're very sweet. And I've opened their pen a couple of times to see if they want out. They don't want out. They are just happy where they're at. They are in way better living conditions than what they were in, so they're just happy. All right, so I have been researching how to deworm. I mean, I knew, and I've done a couple of things, but squash and pumpkin seeds ground up are a natural dewormer. And I had this squash around, so I brought that out. I ground the seeds up and added a little milk. They're loving it. And I'll go get a bigger pumpkin and do a bigger, so I can have more seeds, because I do need to deworm my chickens for the spring. Different ways to do it. You can put apple cider vinegar into their water as well. That helps just to keep them healthy. All right, here's the new ones. They are so happy. They're just happy hens, and they've grown a little bit. I think we're fattening them up, especially that one. She was really skinny. And it's been a week now since we've had them. And I gave them the squash, but they'll peck on that all day. Yeah. Hey, what are you doing? So I open this up. I've opened this up a couple times to see if they want to come out, and they're like, nope. We're just happy where we're at. Which is fine. Absolutely fine. I'm happy that they're happy. They're loving that squash. Okay, well, they have three halves, so go at it. They'll peck at it all day. Yeah. Hey, Chuck. Hey, Chuck. There's a little troublemaker Snow. All right, let's go out here and see what's going on in my greenhouse. I talked about the food we get for our hens, our chickens, and I decided I'd put this out because this is what we feed them. Purina, and it has, you know, the protein in the oyster shells and probiotics. It's a layer feed, but it's pretty, you know, pretty packed with nutrients. Then we add corn. And we use another brand too, so this isn't all we use. We have a scratch grain, and I can get that out for you, but make sure it has probiotics and oyster shells for the calcium. But this is just the layer pellets, and we add to that. We don't just give them the layer pellets. we add our own, you know, there's other bags you can get. They have different things in them. We used to go out to a feed store in Caldwell, and they make their own feed out there, which is really good, but it's quite a ways for us to go, and we just got tired of going out there every couple weeks. I think it's cheaper, and the feed's really good. And we go out there every now and then and get it, but we don't have time anymore to go all the way out there. It's almost time to take that insulation down. All right, and then Joe plowed this last week and raked it out. It needed it. Let's see what we have growing in my greenhouse. And look at my foliage. Lamb's ear. It's probably one of my favorite. Cocktail and lamb's ear. So I like things that are very soft and furry. It's like a lamb's ear. That's why it's called a lamb's ear. And I love the cocktail because it's also very velvety. Red, deep red velvety. The ones I have are a deep red velvet. And I will show you the seed that I did them by seed. Anyway, here's the cocktail. One of my favorite, and it's just now growing. I seeded those about 3 weeks ago. Flowers. Alyssum in my big shoes. These are all my flowers I'm going to put out soon. This is wildflowers. Petunias were a bust. I'd rather just buy petunias, and I just planted these. And this right here is cabbage, decorative cabbage. My dad and I planted that. My 94-year-old dad really wanted the decorative cabbage, so we planted it by seed, and his are coming up really nice. All right, cucumbers. I'm gonna have a ton of cucumbers and tomatoes, but that's okay, that's what I wanted. And squash, zucchini. Oh, I need to water. They look a little, I need to put some water in those. Flowers, cucumbers, and then I have a banana squash up there. All right, that's what's going on in here. I'm happy about my greenhouse. And let me show you one more thing, and I put a short on about this because I'm kind of obsessed now with terracotta plants. Terracotta pots, I'm now kind of obsessed. I did this last year. Isn't that beautiful? I found this in my dad's yard just a couple days ago. I think it was Sunday. And I said, I'm gonna put hens and chicks in that. And so I'm gonna take it back to my mom for her 90th birthday. A little gift. It's hers, but I planted those in there. And then I did this one about a week ago. And that's what it's gonna look like. And then I did hens and chicks all along here. Hens and chicks. This is a little retaining wall. A yard, little tiny retaining wall I just did with blocks. And hens and chicks in there. Okay. Oh, our windmill's broke. Joe's gonna fix it. It's not windmilling. The rakes are out. We're busy. So everyone, have a good day, and I will see you in my next video. I just wanted to show you the hens, how well they're doing, what's coming up with my greenhouse, and this beautiful, beautiful day. Okay, I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.